Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you my bead supplies that I put together to have on the go. What I mean by on the go is mostly I can just grab and go work somewhere that's not my craft room, which is what I'm doing lately. I just craft in the living room on my sofa. I've done this with a bunch of other stuff that I usually work with, whether it's tassels or the mini tassels or tool bows, crepe paper rosettes, all of those. I usually put all the materials and supplies that I need for that one craft, and I put it together in a basket. I like to have it so that I don't have to pull materials or supplies from my table, because sometimes I can't find them, or I don't want to have it somewhere else when I need it when I'm at a table. So for example, with tool bows, I'll have like a little tote, all the tool that I need, and then I'll have a scissors there that I don't need on my table. So it's going to be a pair of scissors that I don't use every day. Same with my mini tassels. I did a video on the mini tassels with everything that I used to make those itty bitty tassels that are look-alike, like the AliExpress. So I have everything from scissors, a ruler, jump rings, a little comb to comb it out, and all the floss into that one kit that I put together for myself, and I just take it so I don't have to pull scissors and my ruler from my craft table. I hope that all makes sense, but this is what I've been wanting to do for a few months. I picked this container because it was just perfect for the way that I was using my materials. I did a video yesterday where I was organizing all the stuff that I had bought recently and stocked up on, and it just wasn't working for me. Where I had to. Oh, I always had my jump rings in this one, and I really love it for jump rings. I wasted a lot of time last night thinking if I should take them out of here, and I had rondelles and spacer beads in this one, all in gold. But I usually carried these, and then this is another thing that had all gold supplies. And then I carried the Dollar Tree, the bigger ones, with all my colored beads. And that one I just used for when I was making tassels. I grabbed that one. When I was doing wire wrapping, I grabbed that one. But then I also had to grab all my wire wrapping supplies. And I had to carry all this. A basket helps, but I was kind of tired of having all these different things and then having to pull my my tools. So another little backstory. I had purchased this with my birthday money back in January, at the end of January. I had my eye on it for months, and then it was in my cart for weeks. It was from Walmart, and I finally went ahead and went to go buy it. I was gonna do a pick up in store, and the day that I was gonna pick it up, because I had, like I said, I had a birthday dinner and I got some birthday money from it. It was out of stock that day, and so I ended up buying it from Amazon, which was a little bit more. I think it was $20 at Walmart and like $25 on Amazon. They sent me the wrong color, and so I had to return it. They sent me the color magenta, and I wanted this one to match with my craft room decor, because this will be on a shelf eventually. And I sent it back, and they didn't even offer to replace it. They just gave me a refund, so I'm assuming they didn't have it in stock. So I don't know. Sorry guys. So yeah, I returned it. They gave me my money back, and I couldn't find another one. I then found another one on eBay, and I asked the seller if he could make sure it was the right color before I purchased it, because apparently it was out of stock everywhere else. I looked on Google, nobody had it. So the seller actually pulled the item off and said he didn't feel comfortable selling it to me because he only had one, and I had told him I didn't want to deal with returns if it was the wrong color. So then he said, well, what if it breaks in shipment, and then you don't want to deal with returns. So he pulled it from the listing, and so I ended up finding it again on Amazon, this time for like $35. Bought that. It was shipped, and then about a week later, I'm thinking it hasn't arrived. I look on my Amazon, and they give me a refund saying that it got lost. I was really upset. Then I couldn't find it for months. I just found it maybe 3 weeks ago. No, a little bit more. Maybe like a month ago, because I had set it up and it's just been in my craft room. So this is my beading. For doing the little dangles to build my stash. So I have everything I need in here, but I do have another one that complements it. It's gonna be all my gold, like hardware stuff, all the jump rings and all that stuff. It's gonna different one. It just didn't fit in here. I was trying really hard to make everything fit in these two, because these two will fit in this top. Can't see. In this top thing, it will fit in here barely, and something has to go at the bottom because it's it doesn't fit all the way down, because it has like grooves and stuff. And I also have my other tools in here, so I couldn't do it. It didn't fit. I had so many gold things, from the tassel caps to the little ribbon ends to the gold hoops. It just, everything that I wanted to carry with me, it just didn't fit. So I discarded that, and eventually I went ahead and purchased another one yesterday. So I'm going to show you that right after this one, but I also want to show you 2 more that I did. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this one. That noise. I'll show you the top first. So when I'm gonna be doing wire wrapping and the charms, this is what I have on here. I have some wire, and I left this one with the spacer beads. I'm not sure if they're all called rondelle or just a certain type, but all of these that I use in between the beads, there's a different size here, there's a different size here. These are just, they look like seed beads, but they're flat. And then these are seed beads, and then these are just round gold beads in 2 different sizes. I think these are rondelles for sure. I found these in my stash, but I don't have like a bulk of this. These are just random ones that I had. And then these gold beads, these are like filigree beads. This was just in a D-stash that I had bought years ago. I bought a storage, and the storage contained a bunch of sequins and beads that was just in it. Like I was buying it only for the storage. And then these are from Dollar Tree. They look like beads, so I put them in here. And these are all the bead caps. I didn't have space to separate these by size, but it's okay. I just put them in the longer space here, because it was really full right here and I couldn't look through it. So these are going to be basically, if I want to do little charms, any bead little dangles, I have the beads, I have the tools, I have the wire, and I have those spacers to use. And then this one had to stay in here because I didn't want to go to my other one if I only wanted to do some quick wire wrapping. Rather just have it here together. So this is all the head pins, the ball head pins, the eye pins, and there's 2 other eye pins in 2 sizes. It came with the pack of this one. And then these are the jump rings that I use the most. These are the 6mm ones, and then just some lobster clasp here just to make it so that I have everything I need for that. But I do want to carry the other one if I'm working on a specific project, like the ribbon tassels or the hoop charms. Then I would have to dig into my other one, but I'll show you that in a minute. So my tools, I have the cutter, I have these two that I use the most, and then I have the loop. This is another thing that I bought with my birthday money. The same time that I bought this one, maybe a few days from each other, also on Amazon, also was canceled, saying it shipped, and then it gave me an uh-oh, your item might be lost, and it was canceled. Yeah, I was pretty upset. um when I saw people were buying it, I knew like it was back in stock, so I went and bought it also. um this came with a bunch of seed beads that I purchased, and I'm not sure what to use it for, but I just put it in here as a tool. This one also came with the seed bead is to make bracelets, so it gives you elastic, and it gives you these little scissors. Just put them in here, and then this thing is what I use to when I make the tassels. I put the beads in here, and it's easier to make the tassels to pull the string or yarn through. And this tool, so this is a caliper. They have the regular size ones, but I'm obsessed with mini things, many things. I bought it. It's a keychain. It's perfect. I was carrying it around, but it was too long when I was driving, and it was hitting my leg, and it bothers me, so I took it out. I'm tempted to take out the keychain part and put like a charm dangle on here. I'm gonna leave it here. I might buy another one. So basically, the reason I bought it was because who else likes beads and then goes on AliExpress and doesn't know what size to get? Like, you find a cute bead, let's say at Hobby Lobby, and you want those exact ones. You know AliExpress has them. And you go, but then you don't know what size. Yeah, that's me. I'm going to go into this one. So these you have to push them back to let it lay flat. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this drawer right now. So this has the beads that I use mostly for wire wrapping and for tassels. It's just my favorite ones. I have a bunch of these. I just I had a different container, so now this will be the container. But basically I did the same. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did with the other one. Once I'm running low on a color, I just take from the actual storage. This is not my bead storage. This is just some of the beads that I use the most for wire wrapping, so I can take with me. And I do have the smallest beads, which are the seed beads, and I use those a lot. And some of the other smaller beads, I don't have another storage for those, but these larger beads, and especially like the larger beads, the ones that are like 20 millimeters, those do have a storage. Like, I do have a storage. This is not my storage. These are not all my beads. These are just some to have, so I could do some quick crafting outside my craft room. So I bought some of these on Michael's. At Michael's, they have a pack, but also Hobby Lobby. So basically, I know I purchased some a while ago from AliExpress, and they arrived really tiny. And I never knew. I just don't know how to. I'm getting the hang of it now, but basically you get your bead and then you just measure it. This one is I think it's 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters. No, 1 centimeter. It's gonna be 10 millimeters. So it's basically each little line right there is a millimeter. So you go to AliExpress, you find the bead that you want, and then you choose 10 millimeter. It's gonna be this size, and I just thought it'd be perfect to have here in my toolkit for when I want to order more, because I do get a lot of my beads from AliExpress or anywhere online, even Amazon. You want to know what you're buying. So that is that tool. You don't have to get a small one like that. I love how tiny it is and how useful it is. So this container, back to the outside, guys. So this has the top part for your tools. And I love how it has some measurement here. It goes up to 8 inches. So when I was using these, and it's not this one, this is different. So these older ones, these are the original ones. These ones that I bought in bulk, they don't have the measurement up here anymore. But this one, this older one, had the measurement here. It has like a centimeter measurement, I think. Is it? Or inches? No, it's centimeters. So I used to use this for when I was cutting my wire. Or I would just measure the length of this size for the cage beads. And then I would use this measurement for the smaller cage beads. So I would use the measurement there. So this one is right on the tool case. If I want to, I'm not sure what size right now I need, but basically if it was a 6-inch strip that I needed, easily measure that out and cut my wire using this. I want to point out that Amazon does have a pink one, but it is not the same brand. It doesn't have this locking mechanism here. It has this mechanism, a little bit different, maybe a little sturdier, but it's just this type. It's just a little bit like you just pull it. There was some negative reviews because of that, because if you drop it, everything will fall. The same thing with these. It doesn't have these locking snaps. So these, I have seed beads in here. The seed beads worked great in these ones as well, but this one, it has these dividers all the way up, and these are adjustable. I adjusted these to my liking. This, like it says right here, it's seed beads. I just put all the pastel colors in here, all the colors that I use all the time. I had most of these already. The only new ones is this color right here, this color here. I'm not sure of this one, that's in the yellow one. I bought it because I needed yellow. I didn't have any yellow in my stash, so I bought a kit from Amazon during their Prime deal. It came with these needles. I was gonna do a video on it, but I could not wait, guys. I just opened everything. I just separated these. I used all the separators to make these small ones because I needed it for seed beads. See how this is a different type of lavender? So I have all these different types of mint and teal. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of pink. This one is from Hobby Lobby, and then this one is the one that came with the kit. So like I said, these don't move. Like, they're not gonna mix up. If you drop this, of course it's not, if it's not a hard drop, it's gonna stay because it has this locking thing, but it's not the same as these. I dropped these last time, and one of them broke, and then the other ones just opened, so that one was really bad. So I used this one for my seed beads, and so like I said, I used all the dividers for this one, all of them. And then this one doesn't have dividers. This is just the 3 big areas. This one, I put the dividers only here because I know I needed a lot of space for these beads. So I did one of each of the pastel colors here. This darker pink, this striped pink, this is from AliExpress, and then this gold is from Dollar Tree. But I use these in my tassels. Oops, let me push this back a little bit. This third one has I just want to call them the special beads. It's just like, I don't really have a specific name for it, but it does have like these cute iridescent ones, these iridescent ones. These are from Walmart. I bought them recently. It came in, I think, 4 different sizes. I just put the 2 larger sizes here and 2 smaller sizes here. This one I already had, but it looks like just like this, except I don't have these small ones. I'm not sure if I got these also from Walmart or not. These I got in a swap. These were also just in my stash, but these I just bought from AliExpress, and I just ordered the bigger size, so I'm waiting on those. These are from Michaels. These are like, they look like glitter beads. And then these were also just in my stash. I'm not sure where I got those from. These are similar to the other ones I showed you, but those are plastic. These ones, they're like glass. I think these are glass. And these are from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And then these are like the faceted beads, and these are different sizes. Some of those come with, when you buy a strand of like these type of beads, they have some in between that are different. So those are mostly those. And then these like sugar candy looking ones are from Michael's. And then these are just a variety of different type of nice looking beads. These are from Joann's, I believe. I think these are from Joann's also. I'm not sure. Some of these I got in swaps. I know I bought these ones. I just don't know if it's from Joann's or Michael's. And then these ones I bought, I think these are from Joann's. Or maybe, you know what? No, I think these are from Walmart in a strand. And then these I just got from AliExpress. Also, I did not know the size of this, but these turned out to be perfect because I used them in a project already and I'm running low. I already ordered more and 2 different sizes because I really liked them. And then my third one, these are more like shaped beads. This is not going to stay forever like this. This is just what I had on hand while my stash builds up. When I'm doing wire wrapping, I don't really use these bigger ones. I just, like I said, I just put them here because I was trying to fill it up with what I had. But I have a drawer to hold all these bigger beads, like these bows and stuff. I just put some stuff in here to make it full. But I am gonna keep these type of beads here. These are stars, the smaller stars, the candy looking ones. These are the other candy ones. And then these, I think I got these from Hobby Lobby. And then these I got in a swap. And these I just got from AliExpress. They're too big for, I mean, yes, I'm still gonna use them, but I'm thinking of putting these back in the drawers and putting something else here as I'm getting, because like I said, I have stuff that I'm waiting on. So I hope you like this system. If you guys are like me, you just need something to quick grab and go craft elsewhere that's not in your craft room. I do that with a lot of stuff, and I just have to have everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the second one. So here's the second one. I'm gonna try to go faster with this one. I want you to see the top. So this one, I just called it my hardware, kind of like hardware, like anything that I can use the beads, but I'm gonna need, you know, some of the hardware, like the chain. I have wire. I just bought these 2 from Michael's, but I don't know what type to get. This one turned out really big than what I needed. This one I don't really use. It's rose gold colored everything, but I have it here just in case one day I do need it. It's gonna be with my hardware stuff. Here in the back I have another one of these tools. This is the one I've had for a long time. The other one that I showed you, the blue one, I just bought it from Walmart. It's 97 cents. So up here I bought these containers from Walmart. I ended up putting more hardware, but in these pretty pink and pastel colors that I got from AliExpress. It previously didn't have a home. It was just in my table. And I went ahead and put them in here. These are jump rings, but they're open. And then these are the lobster clasps that are colored also. And it came with more colors, but I took the darker color ones out. I just put the pastels. And then behind here, I have some of those needles to make the pokey tools. I haven't done that yet, but I have it here because it's just another one of those hardware type things. Onto the drawers. This first one. So I was holding all these things in here, and I was really tempted to keep it in here and like try to fit it up with the other one. It actually did fit, but I had to really push everything together, like all the pliers, to make it close. I ended up just putting it in here, see how it goes. If my collection grows and I want to do that, I could put it back into the other box, but for now I have room to grow. Okay, so I put the itty bitty jump rings in here. These are the 6mm ones. These are also 6mm, but they're a shinier gold, and I didn't want to mix them, so I just put it in here. As you can see, I left this bigger because I use these a lot. I had like 3 different packs, and there's some in the other containers, that's why it's not full, but in case I get more. This I just combined them because I didn't have enough of any of these sizes to make a whole compartment, to take up a whole compartment, so I mixed them up. But these ones are these bigger ones that I used to use for my planner charms. I have some extra spaces, and then these are the, oops, drop that in there, the 6mm, but these are the split rings that look like keychains but mini. And then these are the larger sizes, and then the largest size. And then this one I showed you in the other video, I only had a little bit, and I still had some in the container I came with. I just went ahead and dropped them all in here. They all fit. These are the little itty bitty eye screws for making your own charms with like cabochons and stuff, and erasers and all that. There's other sizes, so I might buy more. I don't know yet. So like I said, I have more room to grow, and I also wanted to show you, I'll just show you in another one. Okay, I'll show you in this one in a second. So this is the next drawer. I really love this one. This one has, wait a minute, I'm gonna put my lobster clasp on the other one. I think it makes more sense. So in this one, starting in this corner, I have these tassel caps, and this is another thing that also has different sizes, and I only have one size right now, but I'm gonna order different sizes. Make your own little tassel charms. Oops, keep dropping everything. Okay, these are the miniature hoops that I got from Walmart. You can add a little dangle right here and then make it into a charm, but it doesn't open up to put beads in it. This one is the one that opens up. These are from Amazon, and I have 2 different sizes. So I have these larger sizes and then these smaller sizes. And then here I have the gold bails, and then I have the plastic bails. This is not gold, but it is another, I feel like it needs to be together. And then these are the ribbon ends that I had in my stash. And then these are the ones that I just got from Ellie, because these ones were too big and I didn't want to use silver, which I also had in my stash. So that's that. And I wanted to show you for the compartments. Here. So with any organizer that you buy that has these compartments, system going on. I don't know if you guys do this, or if it happens to you where you'll have it and then you'll accidentally like pull it out. What I did is I put hot glue in all of mine. So I knew, once I knew which configuration I wanted, I put hot glue all around, and then just stick it in there before it dries, and then just hold it for like 2 seconds, and it'll hold, it won't move. And if you change your mind, you can pull it out. Hot glue is not, it doesn't stick to plastic forever. However, it just helps grip it so it's not sliding out. It's stuck there. But you can, if you wanted to, you know, move the box around and make it unstick. So that's, I wanted to show you that little trick, because a lot of these items are so small, like the seed beads. It would be horrible to accidentally remove that and have the colors mix. And that back. This third one, I also have, like I said, more room to grow. Just more gold items. These are some random, like this one keychain thing. I have these large lobster clasps, and then this, I think these are earrings, I'm not sure, but I just left it there. This is a gold chain that I got from AliExpress. I'm not sure if it's staying there, but these are stuff that's staying for now. These are different chains that I've had in my stash. This one I think is from Michael's. This one from Ali. This one is from Walmart. And then these are some random ones. These are already cut. I think these are from Hobby Lobby, from the charms that they sell sometimes. So these are already cut. They're too long, I think. And then there's other ones that I have in there that are already cut that I cut. And then these are some ends for like trims. You could put a charm on there. I used to use those for my planner charms. And then this is other hardware that came with other stuff that I bought. I think it's for like bracelets. These are my gold safety pins, and I have the colored ones on the way. And then these are my gold paper clips. There's the regular, but they're jumbo, and then these are the really big jumbo ones. And then these are bookends. No, corners. They're just gold, and I felt like I needed to go here with the gold. And then my very last drawer here, it's my silver. I had more silver than I thought I did, but it's totally okay. So I have everything from the ribbon ends, the smaller ones that I had. These are from Michael's. I've had these for a while. Large lobster clasp. These large hoops came with the gold ones. It was half and half. I didn't just go buy it. The smaller ones, the bells that I've had. These are the Hildy and Joe's, I think, from Joann's. Regular jump rings, and then the large jump rings, lobster clasps, a couple of different chains that I just had in my stash. Oh, these are rondelles. These were too tiny. I didn't want to mix it up with the other one, so I put these in these two different containers, and they fit in here just perfectly. Those are the containers that go that are from 99-cent store. They come in a pack in another box. And then here are some head pins. They came in 3 different sizes, and those are from Tuesday Morning. And then all of these I thought these were gold and got them from AliExpress, but they were silver, and I put it here with the silver. If I'm working with silver, I know I can just grab this one box and everything matches. I don't have, you know, silver with the gold wire and all that stuff. And then this area right here does not have dividers. What I did, I just cut one of these about 3/3 right here, and then I just put the glue, and like I said, I could pull it out if I wanted to, but it's stuck on there. It's holding, and it's separating these larger. These are all one size, and these are the larger pieces. I think that's it for this one. I want to try to hurry up because I'm actually supposed to be heading to work right now. Okay, guys, almost done. So what I decided is I'm going to be doing the same thing for when I want to do only Halloween stuff. So I put all my Halloween and black items here. This is the elastic that came with the bead kit. And then these are some cabochons I got in Ali. I just dumped them in here. These are some black safety pins. I got these from Walmart. And then this container is just holding some hardware that is in black and the other Halloween colors in here. And I am waiting on pins and jump rings and all that stuff. And same thing with this. If I'm doing tassels or whatever, I'm gonna dig for the Halloween colors, and I didn't want to have these year round in my other one because when I'm not doing Halloween, I don't even want to look at these colors. So I got the lime green, the black, the purple, the orange. I got some yellow in here just because I had multiples, and white. I had multiples. I have all the black, green, purple, orange in here. And then here, because I don't have like a million or abundance of beads, I just went ahead and put all my charms in here. These are not organized. I just dumped them in here. I'm waiting on more. I don't have the dividers up. I just went ahead and dumped in here so I could put my Halloween away, because I did this in the one night after work, and I had all my Halloween stuff out here, pulling all the charms out and beads. And then I went ahead and put it back in the garage. Now I don't have to go in the garage for me to do some beading with that. Make some charms and some tassels. So I have all of these black and white beads, these little bitty skulls, these larger skulls, these random, these are the ones from Joann's, just some random black and white, the pumpkin, this is a mix, and then these are also from Joann's. And then the last one has things that could be made into charms. So I have, these are not actual charms, but I could make them into charms with the wire or with the screws. The erasers, I can add the screws. I have the cabochons and some spiders. And eventually, if it outgrows, if my collection outgrows, I'll just condense these two erasers and I'll put some of these, and put the rest back into the storage. And I pull it out as I need it. But I am getting some stuff in the mail. So that's for Halloween. Last up is my Christmas one. So I don't have a lot in here. Just, oh, this doesn't go here. The red stuff in here. And then I have all some cabochons, some beads, charms that I've been collecting. Some of these are beads, some bells. Those little ornaments from Hobby Lobby. I put some charms in here. I did have a lot of charms. I did my own configuration, like I said. If my collection outgrows, I can put more dividers here. I could condense that. It does fit. I just like the way it looks spread out. And because right now for what I have, it works. I have some seed beads. I have red. I have a space here for, because I have another red, but it's the ones that spilled in my craft room, so I have to fish it out. But I could also put white. I have green, blues, red. I think the clear stuff or the iridescent and the silver kind of go, and the blue kind of go with like a wintry theme. And this doesn't go here. I did this a couple weeks ago, so these will be going into the gold stuff. I didn't even know it was still there. And then my last one is the big beads. I don't have a big stash, so I did 2 sets of this red one. These are the same beads, but I could easily, like I said, if my collection outgrows, I could easily get rid of this. And these are the big beads, so this is the configuration I have. It's just the 9. I could do white. These are the clear sugar ball ones, 2 different sizes. They're mostly for tassels that I use them for. That's what I wanted to show you guys, and I hope that you liked the video. I hope it gives you some organization ideas to how to store your beads, your charms, your hardware for all your charm and dangle making needs. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Let me know if you have any questions. I will answer them.